mom's on there watching.
Hey, everybody.
Well, it's 2 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started. It's great to have a few of us with you guys, about 4 of you out there right now. But we are the Encomium Ensemble, and usually we would be spending this afternoon at Garfield Park at their arts fair. But this year they're having a virtual arts fair because this virus and all that out there, and so we're here today to play music for you. Usually we play it there. We prefer to do that, but we'd also prefer not to have a virus. So we're here today. We just wanted to share some of our songs with you today. As an ensemble, we've been playing together for, I don't know, about 3 years or something like that. And so Gary, he plays our viola da gamba, and he also does our tune arrangements. And he also plays a viol. He doesn't have that today, but that's hi Warren. I see he's there too. Carol Hatfield, she plays multiple instruments just like Gary does, but she writes a few of our tunes that we play, and she plays a 7-string bass guitar, and sometimes she plays a lute for us too. And my name is Joel Delatchment, and I play the Native American flutes and the Irish whistles. I'm not too much of a hearing double echo. Okay, let's see. Oh, I remember how to fix that.
Uno momento, please.
Yes, there we go. Let's try that. Let's ask him.
Plus, you might have. Do you have delay on your?
Yeah, I'll turn it off for a minute. So, Ken, do you hear double echoes still, or do we sound okay now? We'll wait to hear back from him for just a minute because we don't want to sound too echoey for everyone.
Hey, Warren, sound good?
Much better, but still a little. Okay, we can turn off. We got echo cancellation. I'll tell you what it probably is. It's probably that we turn that volume up. This guy here. We will try that and see. All right. See, my dad's on there too, so we got all kinds of family on here and that. Okay, so hopefully we're not echoing too bad, but if we are, let us know. But okay, so we're sounding good on some places, so hopefully we'll sound good everywhere. All right, so our first song today we're going to share with you is The Three Ravens. It's an English folk ballad. It was compiled by Thomas Ravenscroft. It was published in 1611, but perhaps the song or the tune is older than that, maybe the song. The lyrics talk about 3 ravens that are sitting up there in a tree, and they see a slain knight, and they're trying to argue over when they should go eat him. But in the midst of their arguing, his sweetheart comes along and carries him off and buries him before the feast had begun. So.
One, two, three.
our next song that we're going to play is called We'll Look Forward. It's one of many tunes composed by Martin Luther in the mid-1500s. It's not We'll Look Forward. We skipped one.
We did skip
Sorry,
it.
guys. We skipped the third mode melody. The third mode melody, which is what I was playing, but they were playing a different one. Because I knew what I meant to say. So this is the third mode melody. And the third mode melody is a tune by Thomas Tallis. It was composed in 1567 for use in a psalter that was compiled for the Archbishop of Canterbury named Matthew Parker.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And now we're going to play the one that I said we were going to play before, but now we're actually really going to play it, and that's We'll Look Forward. Thank you. Who's Judith? Is that she's a relative of yours?
That is my mother.
That's your mother, so thank you, Judith.
2, 9, 4, 1, 2, 1.
Oh, hold on just a second. I got to switch flutes real quick. This sound much better if I have the right.
2, 1, 2, 3.
So our next song that we're going to play is one that it'll sound familiar to you when we play it, but it's actually a Welsh tune by the name of Hyfrydol, and the tune that Hyfrydol term means cheerful. And so over the years it's been used as setting for a number of hymns, including Alleluia, Sing to Jesus, Come Thou Long Expected Jesus, and Jesus, What a Friend for Sinners.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Warren. All right, our next song is titled In Dulce Jubilo, and it's Latin for In Sweet Rejoicing. It's typically used in Christmas carols. The tune titled Zahan number 4947 first appeared in the 1400s. So quite an old song, but maybe one that you've heard before.
Coming in on 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Keeping with our Christmas tunes, because usually when we were at Garfield Park, a lot of people are shopping out there and buying gifts, and they're thinking about Christmas gifts this time of the year. And so a lot of the songs and the tunes that we play usually there are of the Christmas Carol theme. And so we'll keep up with that theme now as we play In the Bleak Midwinter, which is a Christmas carol that was based on a poem written by Christina Rossetti in 1872. and it was set to music by Gustav Holst in 1906.
1, 2, 1, 2,
All right. Well, keeping up with our Christmas carols still yet, we're going to play the Coventry Carol. And the Coventry Carol is a Christmas carol that was used part of an English play called The Pageant of the Shearmen and Tailors. And this Christmas song is a little bit different than a lot of carols that we have. A lot of carols that we play are joyous and happy, although that one that we just sung was kind of more of a lullaby, and so is this one. Now this one, it's a reflective carol. It's a lullaby, but it's a sad lullaby. It's a lullaby of the mothers that they imagine their mothers would sing to their children as they called to mind the massacre of the male infants that Herod ordered of hearing the birth of a king in Jerusalem, so Bethlehem. now we'll move on to a more familiar tune that you might have had. This one is a tune we go by the name of Greensleeves many a times. You might know it better as What Child Is This? It's an English folk tune dating back to the 16th century. It's been used for many Christmas carols since the late 17th century. In this particular version, it was written in 1865 with this tune.
Come in on 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
So we're going to take a break from Christmas songs for a moment here, and we're going to go to another traditional tune. This tune is known as Dives and Lazarus, and the tune is a variant of Kingsfold, dated back to the Middle Ages. It's an Irish ballad set in a place near Bainbridge in the County Down in Northern Ireland. There were some words set to this tune by Cathal McGarvey in the late 1800s. It's still popular even to this day.
Come in on 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Next tune is another hymn tune that we play, and it's a hymn based on a medieval Latin poem reflecting the death of Jesus on the cross. It's called a Passion Chorale. And you may know it better as O Sacred Head Now Wounded.
1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Back to Christmas songs again now, and we're going to do a song that's it's a Christmas song from the 8th century. It's set to music that we are familiar with in 1851, and the tune is O Come, Emmanuel.
4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Next tune and we're going to stay with the Christmas tunes, and we're going to stay with the O Come songs. And so now we are going to play a Christmas song from, let's see, this is a Latin hymn that was first set to music that we know it today in 1751, and this one is called O Come All Ye Faithful.
4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
switch gears again. So thanks everyone for being here to join with us today. And we're going to play a song, and it's a 16th century dance tune by the Renaissance lutenist John Dowland, and it's called The Frog Galliard.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So if we're playing kind of upbeat songs, we'll keep upbeat songs. And our next tune is Ballo Francis, is a tune by German organist Jacob Pax, originally published around the year 1578.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, our next tune is very well known English melody associated with the Christmas carol about joy and comfort since the mid 18th century when it was recorded by James Nares, and it was titled The Old Christmas Carols. Let's hear that. Right. So that's a well-known Christmas song, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Now we're going to play a song that is, our songs are from all over the world, and we enjoy playing music from these different areas. And so a lot of English tunes, Irish tunes that we've played today, some German tunes and Latin. And now we're going to move to the area, the country of Israel. And so La Montavoana is, it's a, actually means Montau dance, and it's a popular 16th century song attributed to the Italian tenor. His last name was Cinci. I would try to pronounce his whole name, but it's pretty hard. And so, anyways, he died in 1616. This is its earliest appearance, this particular tune. It was in print in one of his collections of madrigals in the year 1600. It's best known as the melody of the Israeli national anthem, I've got to get this right, Hatikva. So, something like that.
Coming in on 3. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Your mom's saying some more nice things about us.
Thank you, Mom.
And my mom said that was one of her favorites too. One of them was. I don't know if that was that one or the one before that. I think that was the one before that.
Do this one 3 times.
All right, and we're going to move back to across to a little island. It's a Welsh tune that we're going to play now, and it was written in 1876 by Joseph Perry, most commonly known by its use for the hymn "Jesus, Lover of My Soul."
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we're going to play another song that's probably familiar to most everyone, but the title of it originally was Lost uns ihr Fruen, which means, translated, let us rejoice most heartily. It's a German tune from 1623, and most commonly we would know it as All Creatures of Our God and King.
3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
I bet Mom recognizes that one.
Your mom?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Our next song It's another German carol, but this one, another German tune, but this one's a Christmas carol. Lo, how a rose ere blooming. And comes from around the year 1609 is when this one was harmonized to music.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're going to play a tune that was composed by B.F. White in 1844. It's been used in several hymns throughout the years. It's called Beach Spring.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Play another tune. Don't have a lot of information about this, but it's one of our compilations. Sometimes Gary will throw a couple tunes together because they're so short sometimes. And so this is two tunes. One's called Evan and the other's called Rockingham.
Coming in on 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
right, our next tune is called Duro. Duro was originally a traditional Irish folk melody associated with Captain Thompson, a sea song from Ireland's Limerick region. And Duro is the name of one of those towns in between Port Leos and Milkenny. The tune first appeared as a hymn tune in the church hymnary of 1927.
Coming on 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
So we're going to go back to some Christmas songs now. This one is called It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. It's a poem written by Edmund Sears in 1850. It was set to a melody, and the melody was simply called Carol at the time, by Richard Storrs Willis, which we are familiar with today, that particular tune that we'll be playing for you. It Came Upon Midnight Clear.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Now, since we played a song about the midnight clear, now we want to sing about the midnight with all kinds of stars in it. So Carol has written some tunes for us, and this was the first tune that she wrote for us anyways as an ensemble. And so she is a poet, and so she likes to write about nature and things around her often. And so this tune, she explained to us, was inspired by starlit night and the moon and the light that it produces in the night. And so we're going to play this for you. And she wrote this year for us. And so sometimes it's time away from work. Sometimes it gives us time to do other things that are creative. So we're thankful for Carol writing this song for us.
4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
believe this will be our last tune that we'll play with you today. And so this tune is a compilation of 3 of them that Gary put together for us. It's 3 tunes, one called Crimser, which you may or may not have heard of. Slane Hill, I'm pretty sure most of you will recognize that one. It'll be in the middle. And Encomium, several of you will probably recognize that too. Thanks to Ken Griffiths. He thinks your song is lovely. Your
Oh,
tune.
thank you.
Nancy, I haven't seen Nancy for a long time. Thanks for watching.
20 on 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
All right, so that was the end of our songs. Thank you so much for all of you that joined in and watched us. We also thank my wife Stephanie, who's been operating the computer for you today. So if you notice we chatted back occasionally or something, it wasn't us, so it's her. But we get to see all of you guys. Thanks to we're here at Echo Effect Arts in Shelbyville today because well, they had a big enough space for us to be able to spread out and do this, and fast enough internet to do it, and good lighting, and so we're thankful for that. And we just hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, which is coming up sooner than that. Was that?
Any questions?
Oh yeah. Does anyone have any questions before we wrap it up? Carol is named for Christmas Carol. All right, Carol. a bit of trivia. Now we know.
Player trivia.
Yeah, that's right. So, all right.
Thank
Thanks
you,
everybody for
Yeah,
watching.
Thank you so
you.
much for watching. Stephanie, there is a finish button above our little video there. So.
Bye-bye.